Let's go to another place.
Why?
Because...
Hey, look, it's close to the diner, and... Hey, look, if I can't be in my own house, who the hell cares?
Okay, if you insist, I'll do it. I'll go get some begonias and park them in that windowsill so it'll look
No pets!
Pets? Who's talking about pets?
What is begonias?
Plants. You know, flowers.
Flowers, okay, but no cooking, no music after 10 p.m., no smoking in the bed, no animals, no children.
Is that all?
No maid service.
No kidding. You know, you could have gotten this room for $75 if you'd just been willing to bargain with the, keeper of the undead.
What are you trying to say, Lucy? What, I can't even do this right either?
I was waiting for you. You never showed.
Well, maybe I shouldn't keep showing up. But I couldn't leave you like this, Buzz. I could never leave you.
Oh, me, it's so cold in here. This damn motel, you can't get the heat.
Some fever you got, kiddo. Look around. This next door to Frankie's. This is not the Sweet Dreams Motel.
Keep me warm.
Buzz. I need you. Come on, Buzz. You're sick. You're sick. I can't do this. I can't do this. Don't make me do this. I want you to think that I'm sorry about what happened at the Sweet Dreams Motel, because I'm not. But I can't keep doing this, Buzz. I can't let it happen again. I can't just be your last resort. I can't be somebody that you just go to when there's nobody else for you.
Don't say that.
I can't help it.
Don't say that. It's our wedding night. When you say that, you sound like Nadine.
I woke up this morning, was feeling sad. A leaky diaper was what I had.
Let's break for Huggies Ultra Trim, the thin diaper that's so absorbent, it protects against leaks like no diaper ever before. Huggies Ultra Trim for unbeatable leakage protection.
Now my diaper's working like a really great diaper should. Huggies Ultra Trim, you make me feel so good.
Today, the case of the cheapskate son.
I know this is hard, but please tell us about your son.
He's a good boy. It's just that every time he phones, he's in a hurry to hang up.
Worried about cost, is he?
I'm lucky if I get to hear 2 words about my grandkids.
So I'm thrifty. What's the crime in that?
You could have talked to your mother twice as long if you signed up for Sprint's new offer.
Order!
Being thrifty's not a crime, but missing an offer like this is.
Hey, where's the picture?
There's no picture?
How can that be a Polaroid camera if there's no picture?
The Polaroid Captiva. The pictures stay in till you take them out.
Maybe if you shake it.
Yeah, shake the camera.
Okay, 2 scoops of raisins make Kellogg's Raisin Bran taste so good, people forget it's good for you. What do you think?
It's delicious.
And?
It tastes good.
That's the same reason.
He stole my answer.
And it's not an answer.
I agree with them. It tastes great.
Okay. You got the first part right. Kellogg's Raisin Bran tastes good, but...
Good for us!
There are 2 reasons to eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. The taste.
And?
The secret, moisture balance. New Hydrovive shampoo and conditioner with Hydra Protein to renew hair's moisture balance for naturally healthy hair.
Anyone can have healthy hair. Anyone.
L'Oreal Hydrovive for naturally healthy hair.
The season finale of Murphy Brown.
And you're ready to go to NBC. The ship is going down, and apparently it's every man for himself.
When the news team breaks up, what's to become of Murphy?
You do that morning show.
That's right. Regis and Murphy Lee.
Then...
I like Murphy Brown.
A second Murphy tonight.
Watch CBS This Morning.
It's breakfast for your head.
Okay, Ross, which one do you like?
Oh, no. No. You're not going to get me with this little trick.
No, this is not a trick. No, just
Really?
pick one.
Okay. Which one did you pick? Then you like the other one.
Am I really going to marry this guy? That's one way to go. Listen, tell me something. Why would Mindy agree to lend you a dress for my wedding of all places?
Well, I guess I kind of forgot to tell her it was your wedding. That it was a special occasion. Good.
Yeah, well, I think it's a special occasion, but then again, I'm the groom.
Yes, indeed. But it is a special occasion for me. See, I told Blake I've never been a maid of honor before.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Last time I was all dressed up and dignified, I was standing next to somebody with bad skin and sunglasses explaining that his arrest in Tokyo was simply a misunderstanding.
Sounds fabulous.
Blake told me that you used to work for several rock stars.
In a previous life, thank God.
Oh, man, you must have some stories to tell.
Well, there was that one time I had to charter a plane to fly to Marrakesh for the weekend. No.
Hi. Oh, did I come at a bad time?
Yes,
Yes?
I have company. And then after that, I have to organize my spice rack, so if you'd like to come back in December, that'd be real nifty.
Well, you know, believe it or not, I might be able to help you with that spice rack. You see, my mother was a heck of a cook, and she taught me all about spices from A to Z. For instance, turmeric. I mean, you ever heard of that?
Yes.
It's right up there with tarragon. And,
What did I think of this before?
What?
These two.
Down
You know, Tangy and Mr. Dragnet here. This is a perfect contrast, you know, the dark, the light. It's fabulous.
Well, who cares what they look like together if she can't stand the sight of them?
Oh, that can turn on a dime, remember? They just need to be left alone. Tangy, we have to go. I left the dinner in the oven and it's drawing out, so I'm sorry. Well, we just have to go, and it's very nice to see you, Detective Cutter. Why don't you take my drink? I didn't touch it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Bye.
Yeah. Sorry to rush out. Detective, I want to make
Come on, Rob.
Good night.
Mr. Marler?
Well, you're not gonna really drink that, are you?
I need to get into Mindy Lewis's studio. Do you still have the key to the place?
Why do you need to get into the studio?
Well, I need to look at the books, you see. There are indications from the bank that there was a problem with a large cash deposit made the 3rd week of April.
Well, it must have been a lot of cash to get the police involved. Show this. Hope it wasn't me.
Well, if it was, you have a chance to make up for it now. You see, we need to know what the deposit was for and who it came from. And the sooner the better.
Come on. You gotta drink some of this. Buzz, why do you keep fighting me? You gotta drink some of this, or the fever is never gonna go down. Come on. Come on, you're out of your head. You don't even know who I am, for heaven's sakes.
Or do you?
Buzz? Buzz, what did you mean when you said this was your wedding night? You were dreaming, weren't you? About getting married to somebody else. Well, people can't be responsible for what they dream, right? I remember I had a dream once when I was pregnant with Harley. This was after you'd re-enlisted, and was having this dream over and over again. It was the weirdest thing. I could never figure out what it was. Well, I dreamt that your father was standing at the foot of my bed and he was sawing off my toes. Can you imagine that with this little tiny hacksaw? Isn't that weird? I didn't have a fever at the time, but here you are, sick as a dog, dreaming about your wedding night. Do you remember our wedding night? Now you probably don't know with all that liquor that you had to drink. I know you didn't mean to pass out, but you were just scared pea green. You thought the vodka would make it all go away. We were so young, weren't we? We were just kids. I remember when you saw that ring on my finger. You got this look on your face like, well, buddy, there it is. There goes the end of my life as I know it. And when I saw that look on your face, it made me feel so bad I wanted to start crying right there. But then I remembered that I couldn't get myself upset because it's not good for the baby. I had Frankie inside of me then. So I decided just to look on the bright side. I told myself that you would get used to being married. And he did. And I made a vow that night. I made a vow that I would always try to do everything I could to make you happy. But what I didn't know back then was that you can't really make somebody happy if they won't let you. Honey, it might take me a while, but I'll do it. You know me. I'll find a way. You know me. You do know me, don't you? You really do. Hey, dream about something else, okay?
The age-old concept of one vitamin fits all has just been one-upped. Introducing today's One-A-Day, the only multivitamin with a range of 5 scientifically balanced formulas for different needs. Now there's a One-A-Day for women with more calcium, 55 plus with extra antioxidants which may reduce cell damage, plus 3 more formulas designed for who you are and how you live. Now the first name in vitamins introduces a new line of vitamins. One-A-Day, we've got the one for you.
Quality. It's the thread that runs through everything at JCPenney. We're buttoned up and tied down. From the first stitch to the last. We always understand the basics and make sure it all holds fast. And while the best is woven into every design, our great values are what hold it all together.
TV home improvement expert Joanne Liebler.
If you ask me, every toilet needs 2,000 flushes with baking soda. Baking soda plus tough chlorine cleans and freshens up to 4 months. 2,000 flushes.
Look for the money-saving coupon in Sunday's paper.
We all work so hard today. That's why I treat myself to new French vanilla, mocha almond, and cinnamon cream coffee mate. So many treats. So little time. New flavored coffee mate. Your coffee never had it so good.
But I wish I could sink my teeth into one right now.
My Lender's Bagels. You know, I start my day every day with a toasted Lender's Bagel.
It's crispy on the outside.
And they're all warm and chewy inside?
A piece of toast is not going to satisfy me.
It's what cream cheese was invented for.
And imagine, only 2 grams of fat.
This is what I was craving.
Nothing like a Lender's bagel.
So enjoy. My Lender's Bagels. First you crave, then you rave.
Hey, Murray. Thanks.
Yuck.
Here. Thanks, Dad. Maybe I'll just keep my things in a suitcase, huh?
Maybe you should just go home.
Why do you keep saying that, Lucy? Okay, I told you Lane does not want me there.
Yeah, but that's only because she doesn't know the truth. I told you what Julie told me.
I know what you said, okay? But it doesn't matter.
Well, why wouldn't it matter? I mean, if you and Julie, if nothing sexual happened, then, listen, Frank, just let me go down and tell Eleni, please.
No, because she already knows. I already told her.
Well, then why did she kick you out?
Because sometimes it just doesn't matter whether or not the deed was done or not.
Of course it matters. I mean, thinking about it and doing it are two very different things. If a girl dreams about making love to some gorgeous, wonderful guy, I mean, she's still a virgin when she wakes up in the morning.
But do we have to talk about this now?
I just think Eleni is being unfair.
Yeah, well, you know what? Was it fair of me to ask Julie, or I mean, to ask Eleni to let the Julie stay in the house, okay, when I knew that she had a crush on me?
Well, you felt sorry for her. Besides which, she didn't have anywhere else to go, and her brother did ask you to take care of her.
Yeah, no, well, that part's true. That's what I realized. I wish I would have realized a whole lot sooner that Julie had this monster crush on me, and instead of being just so damn stupid. Oh, Lucy, looking back, you know, maybe I just subconsciously maybe liked the attention.
Is it so terrible?
Not very grown up, you know. And Julie is still very, very young, and maybe she can afford to play the games. But when you have a marriage like the one I used to have, you can't afford to take chances with it.
Yeah, well, maybe it just takes some of us a little longer to grow up, huh? You know, but if you hang in there long enough, eventually you're gonna get a chance to show that you learned something, and then it'll go back to being the way it was before. Look, I'll go clean this out for you, all right? Go open up that window, get some air, okay?
Thank you for not asking any questions, Alan Michael.
Doesn't mean I don't have any.
Doesn't mean I don't either. Like why I have to lie to my grandmother right to her face, huh? Thank you. You know, my brothers and her, they know that something is terribly wrong, but instead of standing and talking to them, I walk off, huh?
Yeah, well, Eleni, it's kind of hard to talk about something that you're not sure that you really understand yourself.
No, I understand. I understand that my husband is not the man I thought he was. I just don't want to admit it, huh?
Yeah, well, as much as I would like to admit that Frank Cooper is not the saint of all saints, I have a very tough time believing that he would have let himself get involved with Julie. I mean, there's got to be some kind of an explanation.
All right, they were not, I mean, as much involved as I thought at first. I mean, they did not actually... You know, who cares? Who cares? I mean, everybody thinks that this is about sex, but it is not about sex. It is about thinking that your husband is smarter than he actually was, you know? Or thinking that you can believe in him or trust him.
Oh, I see. Yes, this sounds very familiar. This is all things that you used to say about me.
Oh, Alan Michael, when you lied to me, it was for different reasons. But yes, it does sound the same.
I'm really sorry.
I don't have to be sorry anymore. Now it's Frank's turn to be sorry, and my turn to be angry. So angry that I cannot sleep at night. So angry that I lied to my family right in their face. Ugh. You know, I thought that the water, seeing it, would make me feel more peaceful. There's no peace inside of me tonight, Alan Michael. I want to go somewhere. I want to scream at the top of my lungs, and I want to hit something. Hit somebody.
Well, come on. Why don't you go ahead and take a shot at me? Come on, Frank always did the honors. Go ahead. Take a good shot at my solar plexus. Come on, I know you want to. Come on. Come on, girl. You want to take a shot at it?
Girl?
Come on.
I could hurt you,
Yes,
Al
you
Michael.
could.
Yes.
Come on. I see it in your eyes. Come on.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Go get me another drink before I do hit you.
Now I know you're in trouble.
Yeah, what? I'm on the road to ruin.
Yeah, that's right. Next stop, Skid Row, kid.
Yeah.
Although, just to make sure that you don't hurt yourself, I think I'll go along with you.
Stavros, didn't there used to be a drugstore, an all-night drugstore on Lafayette and 3rd?
No, they tore that down to make a parking lot for the bowling alley. Where have you been, Nadine?
Going out of my mind.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I just really need to find a drugstore, Stavros.
Why, are you sick?
It's an ear infection, I think. It really hurts. Wait a minute, weren't you taking antibiotics for that bronchitis you had a couple months back, and didn't it clear it up really fast?
Oh, it was a miracle. Buzz gave them to me. It was a VA hospital prescription.
They were Buzz's pills?
Yeah.
Do you have any left?
Gee, Nadine, I don't know if you should take those. They're very strong.
Well, I'll call my doctor and check first, but would you please look for me, please?
Sure, okay.
Waitress, what's the soup of the day?
Soup?
That is a policeman over there, and he's following me.
It's just what I was afraid of. They've traced the money. I think we have beef barley and, let me check, cream of mushroom. That's very, very good.
It's a couple of my deal, too. Speak of the devil. Somebody's following you. Why? Do you know where Buzz is? He didn't tell me.
Could you make that a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, please?
Nadine, please tell me. Or should I tell you anything? Because I think I misunderstood something that Buzz really wanted. You haven't understood a single thing about Buzz since the day you met him. Did he say that to you? Did he tell you that he didn't want to see me? Nadine, tell me where he is. Is he at Frank's place? All right, fine. I'll follow you just like that cop if you want. I won't give up.
Only one pill every 4 hours, Nadine.
Thanks, Stavros. That's really great. I'll be right back with your soup and sandwich.
Thank you. And now it's time for dinner.
Don't remind me.
Come on, Jane.
Jane, dinner's on the back of your Miracle Whip jar. Now, just take your Miracle Whip salad dressing, ground beef, here, hold that, macaroni, and spaghetti sauce.
See? Beef and macaroni whip-up.
Here you go. Wow, you are good.
Whip-ups with Miracle Whip. Gene, you gotta get a bigger TV.
If your family loves Velveeta shells and cheese, maybe they're ready for a twist. Velveeta rotini and cheese with broccoli. The creamiest with rotini pasta and tender broccoli.
It's the creamiest.
Velveeta rotini and cheese with broccoli.
Louise here was saying that she will not freeze her hearty chicken soup in Gladlock zipper bags.
No, I'll only use the bag my mother uses.
Really? Well, let's go live to your parents' house.
Louise, we've switched to Gladlock zipper bags. Their yellow and blue make green seals shows the bag is closed. Your bag doesn't have a green seal. If you'd visit more often, you'd know that.
I'll switch to Gladlock, too.
Isn't it nice to see Gladlock bringing families together? When it really counts, only Gladlock has the yellow and blue make green seal.
The good news, diets rich in antioxidants may benefit your long-term health. The bad news, the average diet is not rich in antioxidants. Today's news, Protegra, the new antioxidant supplement that's all antioxidants. More vitamin E, vitamin C, and beta-carotene. Protegra, with more antioxidant support than you get from a regular multivitamin. To boost your antioxidant levels, even if you take a multivitamin, add Protegra to your daily routine. Protegra, the good news in antioxidants.
Once I broke the sugar habit, I couldn't go back on. And, I won't even put that pink stuff on anything. I have to have the Equal. If you put your finger in it, and tastes good.
Equal, with a great taste of NutraSweet.
I choose Equal.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment. Maxima Monday on CBS, a night of great comedy, and your chance to see the new 1995 Nissan Maxima. Don't miss Maxima Monday on CBS. This is CBS.
What my kids don't outgrow, washing just wears out.
A message from King Soopers.
You're washing the same clothes over and over and over again. Their things just come out all worn and faded.
Now at King Soopers, discover a new Tide that keeps clothes looking more like new. Look what happens to new clothes washed in regular detergent. With improved Tide, clothes stay looking more like new. There's less fuzzing and fading.
Well, she'll still outgrow her clothes, but at least they'll look great on our little sister.
Keep clothes looking more like new with new improved Tide. Now at King Soopers.
Wow, tortilla chips. Not corn tortilla chips. Our chachos are flour tortilla chips.
Flour? We're making crispy Keebler chachos. We're making crispy Keebler chachos.
Lightly crispy chachos.
Flour tortilla chips. Hey! We're making cheesy quesadilla.
We're making cinnamon crispanya.
And if I want to dip it all,
we're making Resident Original. Keebler chachos!
Lightly crispy flour tortilla chips.
We did our own Pretty Woman test to see how money changed a few people's attitudes.
Let's go shopping in Beverly Hills and see if people treat me differently.
Find out how the rich and beautiful are really treated next Oprah. Today at 3.
Watch 11 News at 5:30 after the CBS Evening News.
If you were always this long finding your keys, you must have rolled into work about noon, huh?
I haven't worked at Mindy's studio, so I haven't needed the keys. I haven't... All right.
Wait a minute, you gonna look in the refrigerator?
Why not? I mean, haven't you ever done that before? You know, you work, you go to the grocery store, you come home, and you don't even realize it, but you put your keys right next to the head of lettuce?
No. I didn't know lettuce came in that color. You must have put the diet off for a few weeks, huh? I mean, not that you need to go on a diet because, oh, you don't.
You know, I can't tell you how thrilled I am to have passed your weight standards and your free FDA inspection. Thank you.
You're annoyed.
You know, I can't find Mindy's keys, all right? So 1,000 pardons, but you're out of luck.
You're annoyed with me.
Yes, I am annoyed. You're a genius.
Well, would it help any if you came on over to my house and looked in my refrigerator?
Well, you know, you've seen one six-pack, you've seen them all.
That's very good. Can I ask you a question?
About the cash you're trying to trace?
Who says I'm trying to trace it? I just want to know if it's customary if a customer normally pays in cash deposit.
Not usually with Mindy's prices. They usually put it on a credit card.
So maybe if you could remember the day of the deposit, you might be able to remember who left the cash.
I might. What date?
April 22nd.
I have to find my appointment book. Okay. Let me look.
Maybe it's in the refrigerator.
Oh.
In the refrigerator.
Give me that. What date?
April 22nd.
April 22nd. Okay. I was out at the studio the whole day. I had to pick up fabric. Daphne was watching the studio. Okay. I write down all my appointments. Marjorie Frame. 2 suits, but prepaid. Blake Thorpe had a fitting for her wedding dress. And a down payment was due.
Do you think they paid cash?
I think that would be for you to find out.
Oh, goody, it's another early wedding dress. This is fabulous. Do you think we're shouldn't we be nervous? I mean, goody.
Blake, you gotta cheer up, okay? No, I'm not worried, I'm not nervous, I'm not giddy, I'm not anything.
Are you serious? I mean, there's nothing, I mean, not a doubt or anything that tortures you at like 3 o'clock in the morning?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. You know, after we get married, she'll open up some frozen yogurt franchise and sample all the profits until the only thing she can fit into is a big orange moo-moo.
Orange is good. It's one of my favorite colors.
Are you telling me that there's nothing I could succumb to that would just fill your heart with terror?
Nope, nope. You don't terrify me nearly as much as you used to.
When did I terrify you?
When we first started going out, honey. I was in a cold sweat all the time, wondering what was going to come out of your mouth when we were in mixed company. And then every time we went into an elevator, I just assumed you were going to press a stop button and strip to your skivvies.
But you liked that, didn't you?
I liked it, yeah. I really did like it.
You miss that, don't you? I mean, you wish that we could go back to those hair-raising days, right?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. You know, it's really ironic. Don't you think it's ironic? I mean, after all the nagging and the lecturing, and finally I'm this nice girl, and now you're bored.
There you go. You gotta do something for me. Under the sandwich are some pills wrapped in foil. Buzz needs them. He's very, very sick. Why? What's wrong with you? Don't look at me. Just eat. I can't leave right now without being followed, but maybe you can. Put the pills in your pocket and go to the ladies' room. There's a window in there. It's way up high. You have to stand on the sink to get to it. And it's very small, but I think you can get through it. I mean, you used to do that sort of thing all the time when you were robbing houses,
tell
right?
me where Buzz is, and I'll get there.
All right, once you get through the window, you'll be in the alley. Just run all the way down to Frankie's house. There is a house next door that's all boarded up, and Buzz is in there. Now, he may not be making very much sense. He's got a terrible fever. Just make sure that he takes 2 of those pills. He may not want to take them. Just make sure he takes them, because he's got to have that medicine, and he's got to have it now. You'll get them. Thank you.
Chocolate mocha supreme, dark chocolate fudge.
What an indulgent way to lose 8 pounds. With Nestle Sweet Success, the only diet that starts with Nestle and ends with sweet success.
The minute you come home from work, everybody asks you to find everything, right, Mom?
Mom, where's my speaker? Where's my daddy?
And you wish there were more of you to do it. Whirlpool understands and makes refrigerators that can help. Our Easy View system has upfront lighting, see-through bins, and a unique sliding shelf so everything fits easily. So with this Whirlpool, everybody finds what they need, and the one of you finds time to relax. Because together, you and Whirlpool know how to make a home run.
Dad, Mom and I left you this sandwich.
Best Foods real mayonnaise makes an ordinary sandwich so delicious. Nobody can resist it.
We left you this banana.
Bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
Sleep deprivation. 70 million Americans have experienced it, but you don't have to. Introducing Sleep and All Soft Gels with the sleep aid preferred by 7 out of 10 doctors. New Sleep and All Soft Gels help you fall asleep fast.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Hey, look. Almond Joy Miniatures, Mounds Miniatures.
Sometimes you feel like a sometimes you don't.
It's the #1 recommendation of doctors.
Doctors have prescribed Monistat for years.
The #1 choice of women.
It's what I used whenever I had a yeast infection.
Monistat 7 cream starts to soothe on contact and cures yeast infections fast. And now it's available in improved disposable cardboard applicators.
Monistat works. It's the cure I trust.
There are other creams.
My doctor said Monistat is still the right cure for me. That's all I had to hear.
Monistat, the #1 choice of women, the #1 recommendation of doctors.
Teamed to cover Southern Colorado. Teamed to cover the news that affects your life.
Raleigh of gunfire.
Day after the shooting, Harry, this left
falls on the difficult issue of
The CBS Evening News at 5 and 11 News at 5:30. Weeknights on TV 11. Teamed to cover your world.
I'm sure it's getting late.
Oh, it's not that late. You tired?
What I would do to be tired again, huh? What I would do to be able to sleep without having my eyes pop open at night and stay that way. Do you remember how easy it was to fall asleep here? Just lay back and let the water rock you to sleep. Just like I rock my Marina. Oh, Michael, I should go and check on her.
Look, don't you think that maybe she's already asleep? You know, your Yaya, she's very good with those, those lullabies.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go, you can go. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'll drive you home.
You know, maybe you're right. I'm sure Marina has been sleeping for hours. But we should call. I should call and let them know that I'm going to be a little later.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll go get the mobile phone.
Okay. Michael.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What? Hey.
Oh. Well, we don't want it to look too good, but you are going home soon.
I don't know about soon, but yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my family back.
Now that's the spirit.
Lucy, I'm glad you don't think I'm crazy. Because there are a whole lot of people who thought I was nuts when Eleni was with Alan Michael. Because, you know, I couldn't see giving up that dream of being with her.
I think it's kind of romantic.
I don't know about romantic, but that's just the kind of life that I wanted to have. Look, I gotta ask you a favor.
Hey, already got the shelf paper for you.
Well, I need you to keep an eye on the house for me.
Sure, you mean just ask Eleni if she needs anything, take care of Marina?
Well, I know there are gonna be a lot of people coming around to help Eleni, and I just want to make sure they're the right people.
Instead, for example, Alan Michael.
Well, I think we both agree that you have your reasons why you might want to keep his attention somewhere else.
Actually, I think you and I could make a, what do you call it, a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Sounds good to me. Come here. Thanks for being there for me, okay?
Oh, sure. Buzz. Buzz. So hot. Oh, no. Oh, what happened to you? Oh. It's all right, I'm here. I'm here. I know everything. I've got some medicine for you. Take some medicine. Can you hear me? Let's just hold on. Hold tight. Because I know everything. I know the police. They're tracking the money. That's why you had to run, isn't it? This is why. Open your mouth first, please.
No.
No. Take the pills. Pills first. Pills first. Make you better. Come on. That's it. Oh, good. Are you all right? Are you all right? Buzz. What? Buzz, can you hear me? Buzz, can you hear me? I was there. I went there and I waited for you. I would still be there. I would still be there waiting for you. If only I believed that you were going to show up. Buzz, wake up and tell me that you were going to show up if you could. Tell me that I was a fool not to wait for you. Buzz, just tell me that you love me as much as I love you. Buzz, please tell me that's true.
When I get a yeast infection, I buy internal medicine. But for a burning external itch, I use Vagisil cream to stop it instantly. Vagisil works directly on itch nerves. Internal medicines don't. Vagisil can stop any minor feminine itching instantly.
Any tear-free shampoo is okay for your baby.
Not my baby.
Just because a shampoo claims to be tearless, that doesn't mean it has Johnson's patented No More Tears formula. It's as gentle to eyes as pure water. No wonder more hospitals use it.
There we go.
Johnson's Baby Shampoo. Because your baby is all that matters.
I don't know why I love you like I do. I don't know why, I just do. I don't know why you thrill me like you do. I don't know why.
Maybe it's everything we put in Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera.
You're gonna love it.
Clorox Automatic. It's like cleaning your toilet with Clorox bleach every time you flush.
Hello, you've got to try Muslix.
Some kind of a joke?
No, it's something you eat.
Maybe it's something you eat.
Once you get past the name Muslix, oh, please just try it. You're going to be real surprised by the taste.
Sweet.
Crunchy.
Raisins?
Almonds.
Dates?
Kellogg's Muslix cereal has a cup of fruit and nuts in each box.
I'm surprised it's wonderful. Thank you so.
Thank you.
On my way now.
Bye-bye. Hello, you've got to try Muslix. Kellogg's Muslix.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm serious, Ross. How many times have you said, Blake, just sit down, count to 10 before you say or do anything that comes into your head? How many times have you said
Honey, I'd have to check my notes, all right? But I wasn't criticizing you. And I certainly wasn't mourning the death of your spontaneity.
Oh, yes, you were. You think I'm dull now. Now you know exactly what to expect from me. Oh, hell, maybe I should just go out and break a few laws. That way we won't wake up on our wedding day and find out you changed your name and moved to Argentina like one of the Nazis.
Nobody's going to Argentina. We're going to sit down. We're going to have our fried chicken. Eat this.
Gee, I don't know, Ross. I mean, it's awfully messy, this fried chicken. Maybe I should just strip to my skivvies so I don't get grease all over my clothes. Oops, I'm sorry. I don't do that kind of thing anymore, that madcap kind of thing. So, which would you prefer to munch on, Ross? A breast or thigh? Whoops. I did it again, didn't I? I didn't mean to be suggestive, really, I didn't. That would be my old fun self.
Blake, for the love of Pete, would you just stop it, all right?
I mean, heaven forbid I did something very silly, like, oh, I don't know, say, drop this piece of chicken down my shirt and make you fetch it.
Don't do that, Blake.
Why did you get extra crispy? Stop it. It's not funny. It's not.
How can you say that you've changed? Honey, you get irrational faster than anybody I have ever known. And I admit that I can start an argument and I don't even know that I've done it, all right? So there, we're just as infantile as we ever were, maybe worse.
I know. And that's why I love you.
Yeah. And I can't imagine a day when I'm not loving you or not wanting to strangle you at least just once.
Oh, I hope you're not just saying that.
Oh, no, honey, no.
Oh, good. I would ask if that was a gun in your pocket, but I think we both know it's a drumstick.
I could get it if you like.
Would you? I would be so grateful.
So you saw an envelope with Marlar on it in the cash drawer.
You really think that Ross Marlar could be passing off counterfeit money?
Forget about Ross. I want you to tell me about Paul Hardin.
Oh, I don't know much.
Well, you work with him in Mindy's studio, right? Was there ever a time when he was in charge, when he would have been in a position to take money in that was coming?
He's strictly a sketch artist. He doesn't deal with the customers. Why do you think he could be some sort of convict or something?
Can I use your phone?
Local call?
What if?
Love me, don't you?
Yeah, it's Cutter here. What's going on? I don't believe you guys. Oh, for crying out loud. Look. How could you lose them? Both of them. All right, look. One of you stay in the diner and the other one go over to Frank Cooper's. All right, I'll be there in a minute.
Gotta chase more bad guys?
You know, the only thing I hate more than bad guys making trouble for good guys is good guys making trouble for themselves.
Did you get him to take the pills?
Yes, 2 at about 10:15. Nadine, there's nothing in those pills that will bring down his fever. He needs aspirin.
I know. I've got some aspirin right here.
Oh, good.
Here, let me give it to him.
All right. How on earth did you get here without being followed?
I went out the same way you did, through the window in the ladies' room.
I'm sorry I couldn't help it. I couldn't stand the wait. I don't think I was swallowed. But if I was, it's your fault. Buzz is going to be in big trouble.
My fault?
Buzz never should have gotten involved with that stolen money, but you made him feel like he had to.
That is a lie. And if we could ask Buzz, he would tell you that I was very upset about it.
Well, it's a little late now, honey, because you already spent it. Don't you realize that Buzz could go to prison just because he was trying to impress you? Don't you realize that?
You are trying to blame me for something that I didn't do. I didn't get him involved in that crazy mess.
All right, let's not argue about this. We don't have time to argue about this. We've got the cops outside. We've got to make sure that Buzz doesn't go to jail.
All right, since you seem to know everything and know what to do, what do you want me to do then?
Oh, never mind. I'll fix it myself.
Sorry, it took so damn long. These things, I swear, they hide themselves.
It can drive you crazy. You smell something funny in your kitchen, and you sniff around until you find it. The disposal. Only you already ran it. Simple remedy. A little Clorox bleach and water. It gets rid of odors any place that smells. Drains, garbage cans, refrigerators, disposals. I mean, if you can smell it up here, shouldn't you use a little Clorox bleach down there?
Clorox bleach. It's America's home remedy.
Every woman is looking for the perfect fit.
You bet.
That's why Tampax tampons give every woman a personalized fit. Unlike pads that can shift and move.
Who needs that?
Tampax tampons really fit your inner body, so they're more comfortable. And they give you maximum protection by expanding 3 ways.
No pad does that.
For a personalized fit you can't get from a pad and $1 savings, look for a coupon in this Sunday's paper.
How do you improve on a fresh Irish morn? Try Irish Spring deodorant soap with an antibacterial ingredient.
Give us a look.
Proven protection and the same lasting scent. What are you doing, man?
Looking for the antibacterial ingredient.
You can't see it, Kevin. It's how you feel. Clean and fresh all day.
I must tell the missus.
Irish Spring with antibacterial protection. And try liquid Irish Spring. You'll like it, too.
How come your hair has more than mine? It has a bounce, it has shine.
I use Suave shampoo.
With all the expensive shampoos, Suave does that? Uh-huh. That's unbelievable, unoomphable. Wow.
When you've got a toothache, why wait up to 30 minutes for aspirin or Tylenol to work when Oragel works on the spot instantly? Don't wait. Get maximum strength Oragel and get instant pain relief. Oragel, because faster is better.
Yeah, hold on.
You were playing games with the telephone?
Games? No. I was just trying to call my house and I kept getting the wrong number. Somebody's speaking a foreign language or whatever.
What foreign? It's English language. It's me. You are reaching the front desk because you are not dialing number 9. You want outside line, you must dial number 9.
I see. I'm sorry. I just didn't know.
It's in list of instructions. Should be instructions here. You lost?
No. Are they the same in phone instructions with the rules and regulations here?
No, it's different. It's list of instructions. Listen. You hear dial tone?
Yeah, I do. Sorry for the confusion.
What? You're not making call?
No, no, it's a little too late, and I don't think anybody out there wants to talk to me anyway, so.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
This time was was not English. Nice shits.
Maybe I'm imagining this, but he doesn't feel as hot as he did before.
Well, he's really going to go a long way on 2 aspirin.
That was all that I had. Just wait till those antibiotics kick in. He'll start fighting this. But the funny thing is, the fever isn't the worst of his problems right now.
Don't you start digging in at me again. All right? I am not the one who pushed him to the brink of disaster. If you want to get technical, you should never have flushed the money down the toilet, stopping up our plumbing, because then the police wouldn't have found the money and they wouldn't have been able to trace it to Buzz. So if you want to blame someone, why don't you blame yourself?
All right, Jenna. All I know is that Buzz was happy before. Before you put your hooks into him, he was happy. Do you honestly think that he is happy now? Who is it now? The cops are back. This time with Detective Cutter. I've got to go back over to Frankie's and pretend that's where I've been all along.
What do you want me to do?
Just make sure Buzz doesn't die before tomorrow morning when I can come back and relieve you.
Oh, gee, there's a good idea, Nadine.
Well, I have run out of ideas. Can you think of anything else? Listen, if I had money or contacts, I would use them right now. Anything to keep Buzz out of jail. Don't you have some influential friends left over from Spaulding?
If I did, don't you think I would be on my knees to them now? Something, all right? I will. I don't know what and I don't know how, but I will think of something by tomorrow morning, all right?
Well, good. I'll try and think of something, too.
All right. Buzz, you should have heard that just then. I think Nadine and I almost agreed on something for the first time in our lives. But you have to do the rest. You have got to get well. You just have to.
At JCPenney, our exclusive brands stand alone
and work together.
It's Stafford's Pinstripes with pinpoints, pleated pants with pattern ties.
It's Worthington's bright shirts with bold jackets, floral skirts with flowing shirts.
Whether it's Stafford's Smart Look
or Worthington's Many Looks,
the one thing that works with all our brands is our great values.
That works for everyone.
How does the almond get into Hershey's Kisses with almonds? Little Hershey's Kisses with almonds. Big chocolate taste.
This means hello. This means trouble. This means wart. To me, it's an ugly word, so I use Clear Away. It dissolves the wart while it conceals it. That's good, because I have a lot to say. This means friend. Clear Away Wart Remover.
In 50 years, KFC has never changed the Colonel's chicken. Something that good isn't so easy to improve on, but we found a way. So we're changing it. Now our chicken breasts are a full third bigger than before. So come into KFC and we'll give you more of the taste you love.
The secret, moisture balance. New HydraVive shampoo and conditioner with Hydra Protein to renew hair's moisture balance for naturally healthy hair.
Anyone can have healthy hair. Anyone.
L'Oreal HydraVive for naturally healthy hair.
Woody's moving in with his son.
I'm taking your bed.
But how do you share a college dorm when your dad's a party animal?
You don't mind if we don't get out? No.
Then, can the nanny win a mother-daughter talent show?
She's a fake.
But she who is without silicone cast the first stone.
Patti LaBelle guest stars tonight.
This has been Guiding Light. Belts provided by Clara Studio for Asymmetry. Jewelry by Irwin Pearl.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. An engineer was killed and more than 300 passengers injured when an Amtrak train collided with a freight container early today in North Carolina. Judge Stephen Breyer told a White House audience he will try to make law work for people as a justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. And more troubles in Haiti. The army-backed president announced he was taking over the duties of the prime minister after Prime Minister Robert Mulval called on government workers to ignore orders from the military. Now this.
I am a serious allergy sufferer. So why am I not sneezing? Why am I not congested? Why am I not suffering? Because there's Tavis D. For the next 12 hours, I am allergy-proof.
That's exactly what you'll be with Tavis D, the prescription-strength antihistamine decongestant that's now available without a prescription.
Feel allergy-proof for 12 straight hours. No matter what the threat.
Tavis D, and for an antihistamine only, Tavis 1.
Allergy-proof.
I'm Anthony Mason, CBS News. Tonight on the Evening News, Connie Chung reports from Beijing on human rights and U.S. trade with China.
This is CBS.
I'm Sandra Mann. You can be a